know when you've been touched by a fairy? It can happen anywhere, even in the city, even in your home. You can smell the sweetness of honey and blossomed flowers everywhere. That's when you know a fairy was near. Welcome to another episode of the Doll Diaries. Now in this video you are going to see me unbox this gorgeous Blythe doll, Urban Fairy Ellie, which I've done a little intro for that you'd have already seen, and a couple of items that I popped in my basket at the time of ordering her. I ordered her from the Junie online shop in Japan, and I'm going to show you something I've made for Ellie. Now it's not a project I've finished on, well I could leave it as it is, but I'm going to add more to it. But yeah, I'll show you something I've made for her in the excitement of opening her. I've just been waiting for the right moment. It's really difficult to get one. Anyway, you might want to grab yourself a cuppa. I've got my Blythe mug with mermaid Tasha. And yeah, and let's get opening Ellie. Now what I will do is I will cut out all the boring bits of this. I'll just show you all the fun bits, and I will have to take a photograph of this. I'm filming on my phone, but I will want to take a photograph of this once I've pulled her out of this bit. I always like to do that because it's a nice memory for me to keep. So yeah, the box is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Now I shared this photograph with you before and I put it on the start of this video, and I basically edited it and put all these fairies and things around her because this is her theme, you see. So I did do a little bit of an intro, and this is what it says on the blog about her. But this is the bit I haven't read to you yet, and it says, the urban fairy Ellie look is what everyone wants this spring. She wears a green dress with many ruffles, a designer coat decorated with fairies and flowers. Fashion accessories include thick frame sunglasses, flower motif scented earrings, a flower adorned handbag. Short socks and strap shoes for the feet go well with the outfit. Her face type is Radiance Evolution. Her face colour is fair. Her hair is pink. It says a charm point is long and permed with bangs. Sometimes I don't know how good the translation has been done, so sometimes things sound a little strange, but we just have to go with it. Her eyeshadow is yellow green. Her blush is pink. The lips are pink with a plump mask. All eye colours are default colours. So basically the Blythe dolls currently have default colours, and occasionally they'll swap them for special eye colour chips, but I don't know if I've had one yet that hasn't had some kind of special eye chip. So if I haven't, it'd be really nice to see just what standard eye chips are like with the Blythes that don't have a special eye chip, if you get my drift. This product is intended for ages 15 and up, and the illustrations and drawings may differ from the product. So basically we would have got a illustration of her first. I'll pop that up on the screen. So that's what everybody gets who follow Junie Moon and the Blythe fans, and then we get later on we get the pictures of the doll. Now this doll was scheduled for the release date for May 2023, so she's not a new release. I've just bought her after, and her suggested retail price was 22,600 Japanese yen in including tax. I can't remember what I paid. I might have got to say what it is. It takes so long to get these dolls sometimes, not because they always send the deliveries out on Friday, so if you order on a Saturday you're waiting nearly a week until they post it, so get your timing right. And then they ship them quite quickly. They arrive in England very quickly, but then they get held at customs, even if you are under the customs threshold, because they stop the tax in Japan. What happens is we then have to pay the tax here, and then we have to pay a handling fee, which Parcel Force put £12 on. So you end up, once these arrive in the country, you pay about £30, £32 usually when they arrive, because you pay the tax when they arrive, and then you've got this handling fee. So yeah, it can add up, but I suppose it's kind of spread out, isn't it, because you've bought the doll and then you've got a bit of time before you do that, or just allow for it at the time anyway. So yeah, she's really lovely. I really wanted an authentic Blythe with pink hair. I have got I think two of my fakes have got pink hair. Well, one, it's so pale you wouldn't notice it being. I've got a tanned fake with pink hair, Lottie. So yeah, maybe I'll bring her in this video, or maybe not. Some people are anti the fakes. So yeah, it might upset the people that are anti-fakes maybe if I bring a fake in this video, I don't know. But anyway, but I collect authentic Blythe dolls, but I started with fakes. You might have seen some of my videos on YouTube. I did a comparison between real and fake, and at that point I didn't have any authentic ones. Now I probably should do an updated video now, because I still stand by what I was saying in that video. I don't mind having dolls arrive naked and dressing them myself, naming them myself, and giving them the personality I choose. It's not to say you can't change the personality of these, but they're already given a personality and a story. But what is, you cannot compare the excitement you get getting a doll like this, you know, with this beautiful box that, you know, goes with the whole theme of your doll, and all these lovely things and the little story. You know, you cannot, you know, compare that with getting a fake doll that just comes back wrapped in bubble wrap. However, in time you can build on that doll and then make it wonderful, but you don't get that hit of when it arrives unless you've already got that vision. You can all basically what I have done before with fake ones is I've already thought about the idea that I want, and I've made things, so I'm ready to go. And sometimes I gotta get the dolls and then I keep them ready for when I, you know, want to do something. So yeah, it just depends. But yeah, you cannot beat getting a real Blythe, in my opinion. And I must admit, I find it's easier to have more dolls if they are the authentic ones, because the bodies are a lot sturdier, so they stand up a lot easier. They're not like all flopping around and things. So yeah, there's that as well. So yeah, I'm quite experienced now because I've got a number of authentic Blythe dolls, and obviously I've got a number of fakes. But you know, you can always swap the bodies out. I have recently put a fake on a leaker body, and I've really liked that. So yeah. So anyway, I'm going to open this. Now, you will know if you're used to these videos. Actually, I'll show you the back. Everything's in Japanese, but the story I've read to you already, and all the details. Now, there's going to be something in here. I need to cut this sellotape. I keep my boxes, so I'm very careful on how I open them. And it's not because I'm planning on selling the dolls, although you never know, but I'm not planning on it. But yeah, I keep them. I've actually been storing special Barbies in them, what I do is I can get about 3 Barbies standing in these boxes because everything's in storage at the moment. So I don't know if the Barbies will stay in the boxes, but it is a good place to put them. Now these dolls come with a stand and there's a paper insert. Now, so far, I've only ever got one insert out, and that was on my midi doll. And that's because when I was doing the unboxing, if you remember, it was coming out anyway. So, but I will pop these out at some point, but I just haven't yet. And I think it's mainly because I need a room renovated. I'm moving back in there. When I'm back in my room and I'm doing everything displayed properly, then maybe that's when I'll pop these out. But at the moment, I'm not doing anything extreme. And it actually tells you on here. Is that focusing? There we go. I'm using a different setting on my phone actually, so I really hope it's okay. The light looks very dull to me, but hopefully it's not dull for you. Oh, she's just wonderful. Now I will do sit staring at her for a certain amount of time before I even attempt opening this box. But I'll just show you her like this now. This lovely dress. So I've told you everything that comes with her. Stand is at the bottom, the base of the stand is here. But yeah, so I'm going to spend some time, don't worry, it'll be no time for you, but I'm going to stare at my lovely doll and take some photographs, and I'll get everything out and I'll come back to you. So I'll see you in one moment. Right, so here is Ellie, and I've put her on the stand and I've got all her things out. So I'll try and show you these all up close, and I will show you the promo pictures as well, which might show these things better than I can. But these are her shoes, and they've got a little pointy heel on them. I don't know how well you can see this actually, and a strap that does up. So she's got nothing on her feet at the moment. So we need to get the plastic off her first. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put those, can you see those here? I'll put those on the stand over here. She has some socks. They're very like netted kind of feel about them. Not like a cotton sock. She's got her earrings. And they're cherry blossoms. Beautiful. Her handbag, and it opens. It's very nice. Over here, her sunglasses. Now I can see Miss Illurio style liking these, because my Miss Illurio style doll, she's from 2019 and I had her second hand, and she was supposed to have sunglasses and she didn't have any stock because, as I say, the person who sold her to me or a previous owner had her stock. But I did get her some other glasses, but these are official Blythe ones. Yeah, they're lovely. And this is her coat, and it's got all fairies. Actually, is the light has dropped. Sorry, I moved the camera then. The light had dropped, so I don't know how much of this you've seen. But yeah, it's quite A-line. Let me get the belt. There's a belt on it with belt loops going all the way around. It's actually gathered at the waist. and it's got a flutter sleeve. Oh wow, there's lots of detail. There's a lot of work gone on this coat. It's got basically a flutter sleeve that's hemmed, and it's got these little like belts around the sleeves as well with buckles on, and there's these buttons. I'm guessing there'll be poppers underneath. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of workmanship gone into this. It's all lined, and the lining stops at the armhole, which, you know, that is a done thing in many human garments as well, and the sleeves aren't always lined, and it's got this collar. Yeah, it's really lovely. So I might put this on a peg because I need to get the all the other bits off Ellie, don't I, before I start putting her coat on and things. Here it is, hanging on a peg. I'll pop that on here for when we need it. And well, actually they hang around. Do these bend actually? I've never had Blythe glasses before. I don't know if they fold actually. I think they stay like that. And you could hang them, look, like this. Right, I'm going to get the plastic off her. You don't really need to watch that, do you, really? But yeah, I'll come back to you. Right, I just thought I'd show you. I've taken her dress and her underwear off, and this is the plastic we're dealing with. So I'm going to get that off camera, and then I'll come back to you. So this is how she's looking. Now you may hear children outside playing, so I do apologise about that. So all the plastic is off her body. Oh, what's that? There's something on her. Yeah, plastic. But yes, it's mostly gone, and it's just on her hair now. So yeah, I'm going to slide this off in a downwards motion, I think. I'm going to try and keep hold of these. I kind of wish I'd kept these, because when you put your dolls in storage, you can pop them back on their fringes, because it's their fringes that get messed up actually. I might keep this, and I could always cut some plastic myself and copy it, couldn't I? But yeah, keeps the fringes nice and flat for travelling. I'm sorry, there's more plastic that I realise I've got to remove here. Be careful that you don't damage your doll. So she's got Blythe 2022 Hasbro on the back, China. So yeah, it would be interesting to see what her hair's like. I haven't washed all my Blythe doll's hair. I probably will do in time. I think the next doll I'm getting, which I haven't told you about, is going to have straight hair. So I think I will be washing that, because she'll have like kinks in it from storage. But I might get these out after I've put her dress back on actually. So should we change her eyes? Now I must say, I really, really love her makeup colour. This pink on her lips and cheeks is just beautiful. And you can see her eyeshadow as well, can't you? So should we change them? So those are her left facing. Obviously it's right to you, but it's her left. Front facing orange. I'll face her to the camera actually. She's got right facing green. Yeah, I'll have to compare my others to see if they've got default ones at all. I don't think they have. And front facing pink is that. Yeah, so we'll go around again. Left facing blue, her left facing, front facing orange, right facing green, front facing pink. Right, I'm going to get her dressed up then in her outfit. So I've hung up her dress while I was off camera. so you haven't seen this up close yet. Now it's very nice. It's got like a high-low hem, so it's high at the front and low at the back, and it's got a double layer ruffle, and it's like a chiffon sort of fabric, and it has got a lining underneath so it's not see-through. And then on the waist it's got another double layer ruffle. It's got a V-neck, and it's got a, I think you'd call that like a flutter sleeve, but again it's a ruffle, and it's got Velcro in the back. I can see this looking nice on some of the other dolls actually. So it sits above the knee at the front, but drops, you know, quite low at the back, doesn't it? Yeah, she looks really very sweet in it, doesn't she? I'll pop her socks on. They look a bit pointed on the toes, but I suppose her shoes are very pointed. I will admit that wasn't the easiest thing to do, to put those on with the socks, but I have achieved it. When there's a will, there's a way. I've put her earrings in and changed her eye colour. They were twisted, the earrings, and then when I put them in they looked the wrong way around. One looked right and the other one didn't. She's lying down. I didn't notice before, but she's got a beautiful pink nail varnish. Check out those glasses. They hook around the ears really well. She's really good. Oh, she looks so cool. Right, I'm going to remove this plastic off her hair now, finally. I'm really hoping for good things. I'm just going to take her earrings out for a moment because they're clicky-clacking around. See how well these sunglasses stay on, look. You could take her out wearing them. They literally hook around the ears. I'm very impressed. Yeah, it's like what I'd say my Fighting Milk has been like, actually. Very similar. But Fighting Milk, she did have a knot in it. I'm not sure if I've got any knots in this. I have got a little hairbrush here. Bear with me. Maybe I'll put her on the stand. But I don't know if it'll go around all this bulk. I'm standing her this way round. Let's make sure it's around her waist. There we go. So I'll just show you from the front. She's on it like that, look. Just so I can show you her hair and mess with it at the same time. Actually, I'm going to check the time in a moment. It's 1:24 p.m. I've got to pick my son up from college, my youngest. So I didn't want to be just messing around with doll hair, and I should be leaving. I'm just kind of separating sections at the moment, and then I'm brushing with a doll brush. This is a Barbie brush that came with a hair play doll. She's got fabulous hair actually. I think I might put her on a made to move body because she's so fabulous with her hair. Okay, that's how it's looking where I've worked it already. See, see that there? That is a really beautiful curl. I don't want to mess with that curl because it's so gorgeous. We'll see what we've got here. This has been a bit of a thicker piece to work with actually. Right, now I'll check this top piece. Yeah, it's got a real nice ringlet still, so I'm not going to brush the top of that. I'm going to leave that ringlet sitting on the top. If you get my drift, see I've brushed underneath, look, and then I've left those sitting on the top. She's a bit unsteady actually on this stand. I normally strap my dolls to, I either put them between my knees or I strap them to a chair, but because I'm just doing this video, I'm probably not doing what I normally do. Have a look around the front here. We've just got this bit to work with now. Yeah, I don't think there's anything looking too bad. Let me just take this stand off her. I'm sorry if my knees come into shot here, but it's just so I can wedge her between them. Yeah, look out for really beautiful ringlets, because you don't want to go crazy brushing those if there's no lugs in them anyway. Right, I think, yeah, I think that looks really lovely. I think that little ringlet sitting at the front will look really nice. So right, yeah, I'm going to take some photographs of her, and then I'll come back to you and I'll show you what I've made for her and the other couple of items I got when I ordered her. I thought this was focusing rather well, so I thought I'd show you her earrings. I think her hair looks lovely. I'm quite happy with it actually. I could do with a bit more work on it, but yeah, overall, lovely. So this was one of the items that I got from the Junie Moon web shop. It's a mesh bag and it's a fighting milk theme. Now, as you know, this was my first Blythe doll and I have two of them and they hold a special place in my heart. And actually I'm keeping fighting milk things inside of them, and there's something else that I bought inside and I'll just grab it. It's a bag charm, a fighting milk bag charm. I'll just flip it over. Yeah, and it's lovely. And I made a bag to go with the, I made myself an outfit to look like fighting milk, and I made myself a heart bag, and I thought I could hang this on the bag. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? And as I say, I'm keeping fighting milk things in here. A hair bow is in here, the shoes, I've got two pairs, they're socks, and I managed to get these off someone who was selling them. Well, I asked around and someone was willing to sell me some authentic Blythe ice skates, and I thought they look very much like fighting milk shoes, the red laces, and I'm a figure skater, so yeah, I'm really happy to have these. But no doll has tried them on yet. Now, shall I show you what I made for Ellie? I'm so excited about it. Right, I decided to get back this side of the camera. Now the lighting might be rather weird because there's a light above me through a skylight and there's windows behind me, so yeah, the lighting's a bit strange. It's probably overpowering the light that comes off the stand. But anyway, I wanted to get this side of the camera so I'm a bit more hands-free with things. And where is it? I've lost what I've made. Here it is. Oh, I'm so chuffed with this. Ta-da! Isn't it beautiful? It wasn't the easiest thing to make. However, I'm going to be making a headdress for it as well. But yeah, I just wanted to make something so special for Ellie. And then I was a bit unsure what colour because I didn't want to go with pink because I didn't know how her shade of pink, because it kind of looks almost coral looking pink, a corally kind of pink. So yeah, I have to get her next to my fake pink haired girl. It does look very different. So anyway, should we get her dressed up in this? Doesn't she look beautiful? Oh, now I have discovered something really upsetting actually while I was dressing her. I'm really quite sad about it. She's actually got some green staining under her arm. If you have a look here, look. And here. And it's on the back of her shoulder as well, which this one here, unfortunately. So this will mean I will end up maybe rebodying her, but I don't know how I stand with this actually, if I can get a body sent to me or anything. But yeah, because obviously she's got lovely little painted nails. If I did end up changing her for a body that isn't a Blythe body, maybe a leaker doll or something, maybe I would have to paint the nails, because yeah, it would be such a shame. But yeah, she's just beautiful, isn't she? So I'm going to film her like this and photograph her. So anyway, I will leave you with those photographs and things that I take of Ellie. If I get her headband thing done that I was planning on doing, I'll put that at the end of the video. But yeah, this is the last you're going to see me. So thank you so much for joining me for this episode of the Doll Diaries. I've really enjoyed unboxing Ellie. I suspect my next video will definitely be a Doll Diaries again. Not a Stitch Diaries. Now I have been sewing and doing crafty things every single day, but it's all been to do with dolls, and not everybody on my Stitch Diaries want to see dolls. I've got people that watch both, but not everybody likes the dolls. So if I've only got doll makes, I can't do a regular Stitch Diary video because I don't want to upset people. But maybe I'll do a Stitch Diary doll edition. What do you think? But I've got another doll that's on order and she's in the country. I've paid the dolly ransom today, the letter came, and I have made something wonderful. So maybe I'll do a video. I don't know which way round it's going to be, but you're going to get some doll videos, Blythe doll videos. That's what I suspect. Anyway, I'll send you over to my pictures and things. Bye.